Alright there, Procrastinauts, mine's Pleborian, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Last time we were here, we were taking a look at the 22 pre-release, which is now actually the 22 proper, so that's all good news. I imagine you've all been doing a lot of science, and if for those of you who watched the last video, I bet you've been doing it in a similar way. A lot of you guys have actually requested me to play this, and have asked me to do the next stage of the mission, which you all seem to assume is going to the moon. Now I'm going to tell you something for nothing, it's not going to the moon. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you what reference. I'm going to go ahead and resume my save game. I'm just going to give you a little bit of backstory at this actually. I've updated my client to the new version, but I deleted my old version, my old save from the experimental, so in the background I had to go do a few missions and get myself up to the same level in the tech tree. Now somehow I managed to get back to exactly where I was, but I've also got a spare bit of science to buy that. But for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to bother buying that right now, even though it will give me the Separatrons and the big boosters and the gimbal engine. No, je ne pas. We're not going to do that just yet. We're going to go back. I'm going to go over to the VAB. I'm going to show you it can be done to do a decent mission with just those two unlocked. Now, let's see. We're going to get out the M1. 44 parts. I give you a landercraft. Yes, it's a landercraft. It's meant to go into space, but it's not going to the moon. Where is it going? Mimus. You see, Mimus is a great little thing. It might be a little bit further away from the moon, but it's not exactly harder to get there. And once you get there, the gravity's so low, you could fucking land anything with like the most minute amount of fuel and do a mission perfectly. This is what I'm going to prove to you today, and I'm hoping this will work for me. I've used this design before and I've tested it, so I do know it works, but whether I can actually do it for you guys today is another thing. You guys all know about the YouTube curse. It's rude, it's horrible, and nobody cares. So on the count of 3, we're going to launch this rocket before it... you know, I'm not even going to bother waiting until the count of 3. You see, that thing started to shake itself apart, and it's going very weird and horrible already. I'm not liking this. That's not good. I've just had to jump into this without a countdown. Oh, god damn it. Right, give me full thrust. Full bore. And keep on that mark. God damn it. I can't believe this. It's fucking... I'm actually keeping this under control without a sass. It's actually quite good. Right, stop your roll. Yes, get rid of them. Right, now that should sort things out. Now I can stop panicking a little bit. I can actually talk about what I was going to talk about, but I completely forgot what I was going to talk about. So that doesn't really help any of us, does it? Oh well. But yeah, that was a rough start, that was. I thought the thing was going to shake itself into bits and start exploding on the launch pad. You see, because I haven't unlocked the launch clamps just yet, it's because of that. I do think they should be a bit further down in the tier. I mean, ideally, I don't think you're supposed to be building rockets this ridiculous just yet. Although I imagine some people have really tested out the game's ability to make stupid things at this early on in the tech tree. That stuff doesn't come till much later on. It's actually, all the stuff's a lot more useful now. We're actually getting some height here, so if I can keep pulling this down, but trying to keep on that 90 line, I should be okay. We're not doing too bad for fuel here either. Starting to pick up some serious speed, man. Right. But yeah, oh yeah, I do apologise for the lateness of this episode. As you guys know, I've been like hella busy recently with university. Plus, me and PD have been doing well, he calls himself Freebat now. I'm not too sure if I get that. But yeah, me and Freebat have been doing like a load of Terrarias. You guys have seen, not many of you guys have watched, but some of you guys are watching, so that's always good. But yeah, if you haven't already watched the Terraria, you should go watch it. It's actually pretty good. The new update for Terraria is really good. Oh god, I'm starting to lose control here because I'm talking about other things. Like, get back on that 90 line and do as you're told, you naughty boy. You'll be good boy and talk to no strangers. There, right, that should do. So, how are we doing for speeds? Yeah, that should be okay. I'll use what I've got left to actually get myself into orbit. Now, Where was I? Oh yeah, Terraria. You people should go watch that. It's pretty good. But yeah, Terraria's kind of been getting in the way of KSP a little bit. Plus, Uni's been getting in the way of KSP a little bit. So, like I said, I apologise for lateness, but I am trying to do these more regularly. With science now in the game, it's actually giving me more of a reason to play the game. I'm always looking for that extra reason to get back to it because I've played it for so long, and it's always a hard one to figure out, if you know what I mean. But regardless, I'm here now, so yay, enjoy. So, for all intents and purposes, I'm just going to quickly throw on a time, take a sip of my secret drink. Today's secret drink is Rockstar Super Sour's energy drink. That's quite nice, that is. I like that. Sour apple. Really good shit. So, what's my next plan of attack now? Right, first off, I've got to get Orbit. So, I'm going to begin moving myself around. How am I going to do for power? Still pretty good. I've noticed a lot of people have said that power consumption is an alarming problem this early on in the tech tree. Now, I've not had a problem. It gets close at some points. It really does get close at some points with the power consumption. But if you're good enough, then you can get away with it. You really can. Alright, oh shit. We're pretty much at the apoapsis now. Let's go. Thrust for glory, use what bit of fuel we've got in these engines. Go! I'm trying to hold the fucking thing under control. Alright, how's that? Alright, we need to just go a little bit more. I'm going to sail more to the apoapsis and then we'll just continue from there, I think. Oh, it seems we've gone through that stage already. So, I'm going to eject. And I'm just going to keep my eye on the prize. Activate that engine. Give it a little bit of a minute thrust just to get this thing nice and equal. The problem I have next is now getting myself into an equal alignment with Mimus. So, set a target, get round to the ascending node, and we're going to do some jiggery pokery here just to get this thing nice and neat. Wrong way. Go back just a little bit. There we go, that should be not too bad now. Shouldn't have any problems getting to Mimus now once I've done that. So the question is, where's my point? It's over here. Right, so from here on out, Mimus is going to be a harsh trek. You see, because the amount of fuel I've got with the engine I've got, it's going to be not very efficient. I mean, it's still doable. Very doable. And we've not even come to the part where I've got to do some science yet, and that's going to be a little bit interesting because there's a mechanic that I've pitched in for that I haven't explained yet. The transmission of data. I didn't really... Oh no, I did cover it like last episode, but I didn't really get to show off like some of the other aspects to it, if you know what I mean. Alright, go on, you burn for glory. Alright, that should be near perfect. Yep, I'm happy with that. Close, so... Oh, it's not quite there, but it's not far off. Let's see if we could actually do a... Oh, damn it. Let's see if I can actually do a thing to hit it. So, question is, where is the angle for Mimus? I never really know where the angle to do this is. I know how to get to Juna, but Mimus has always been a bit of a ball ache for me, because it's not somewhere I always go. I do like going there, but it's not somewhere I always go. Let's bring that across there. What's the Mimus periapsis? Now, you see, what I'll do is I'll work from that now. That should be fine. So, let's go find our spot. Could really do with some solar panels or some batteries or something, but I guess I'll have to cope. The power's still looking pretty damn good as well, so that's always good news for now anyway. And we still got plenty of fuel, so we'll be able to do our injection burn and hopefully maybe even do a bit of a deorbit burn as well around Mimus out of this fuel tank. We're going to be cutting it quite close, I imagine, as well. Okay. I want you on that point. Fast forward time a little bit more to get down to 21 seconds. We've got 21 seconds to go, and burn. Make sure I'm constantly on this point. Turn around so I can see what's going on. Fuck you, moon. Not today. How are we doing on fuel? We should be pretty good. I seem to have done like a quite... what's the word I'm looking for? Efficient burn this time, and an efficient ascent. A bit more efficient than... what I'm normally able to do. Right, just get on there a bit more and increase your speed ever so slightly. Now we'll do this manually. This should, in theory, Aha, here we go. What C purposes? And it goes down when I thrust. Right, okay, let's keep going down. Oh, we're doing well here, ladies and gents. 150, 300, 250, 160. Yeah, why not? That seems good enough. So from here on out, I'm going to just go ahead and fast forward time. Whee! See you later, Kerbin. And screw you, Moon. We're going somewhere else. We're going to the land of minty ice cream and the dirty grey. For all of you guys who actually remember that shit, the dirty grey. Trip to the dirty grey. I'm pretty damn sure that's legacy missions. Right, here we are. We're actually coming round here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself into a nice orbit around this thing. Stop! Right, let's swim around. I say swim, I don't know why I was swimming. We may as well be swimming. Get to there, fast forward, get up to that PE. Alright, hold me there for would you? Let's get ourselves on an acceleration. How are we doing for fuel? Whoop. Right. Dribs and drabs, dribs and drabs. I can keep an eye on my fuel from the map with that there. So, let's bring this side down to a nice even 40. And then I'll do the same with the other side. Let's go. And then we can start beginning the actual science of this mission, which is always a good thing. Science is always cool. So, once again, flip back round. Ideally, I want to be doing the science that I'm going to transmit now. So I can use the fuel to... what's it called? Recharge my battery. That's where the power's going to come from. So from here out, I'm just going to quickly do this. Have a quick scout around. Yeah, there's my landing spot. So I'm going to carry on burning here. I'm going to try and be efficient about this. There we go. That should do. And from here, if you guys can see, because YouTube makes everything dark as shit. Crew report. Right, now, what I seem to have noticed about the crew report is that you can transmit the data back at 100% value, so it's always nice to do a bit of a crew report, I suppose. So like I can do that now, and it starts the transmission, and this is where it kills you if you're not careful. I mean, I received 20 science for that, so that's always a bit of a bonus, but look how much power that's drained there. You can see why I wanted to keep these engines a little bit. I think that's all it's got to be for the transmissions in this episode. The rest will all have to be brought back. I mean, I could probably pull off one more if I was good enough or wanted to, but I don't think I am. I could do just to really try and push my luck, but the engine that I have on the underneath of this is oh crap, right. Yeah, the engine I have on the underneath of this does not seem to charge power. It's one of those engines. It's just a really shit thing. I don't understand why it doesn't have an alternator on it. Alright, go on, extend yourself out a bit. Oh yes, here we go. So if you can get yourself over here and then use what little bit of fuel you've got left to charge yourself up and descend, that should be pretty awesome. Okay, let's give ourselves bits of thrust. Let's turn the SAS off and see if we can do this manually. Oh well, there goes that fuel, so now I'm stuck with 17 units of power. Right, okay, that's not good news. So, I'm just going to go ahead. First things first, I need to change that, because I just spotted that out in the corner. I'm going to disconnect. And thrust up and begin our descent. Hopefully, we can still do what I need to do. Oh shit, right, okay. See how much power, let's see how much stopping power we can get out of this. Hopefully we can actually get ourselves into a nice landing spot quite soon. Start to see rocks again. Yay! Also, I apologise to you guys. This is the second time I've done it in this episode now, but I didn't actually have my graphics turned up all the way. Last time I did a video, it was kind of like all the shaders were all turned down dead low, and I don't know why. It was rude. It was rude, absolutely rude. Nothing looked as good. In fact, when I did this test, like Mimus looked like a pile of shit. I'm not gonna lie, it did look like a pile of shit. But yeah, I fixed that for you guys now, because I've got also a new 3TB hard drive, so all my recording goes a lot smoother. That's pretty good. I suppose I should start thrusting. 16 units of power. I've done it with less, believe me. A secret drink. Right, come on. As long as I don't go crazy with the movements, which I might have to here. then I should be fine. Oh, come on, let's go down a bit faster. So I mean, I can blitz quite a bit. Whoa, I'm going down a bit too fast here, so there we go. Alright, get your legs down. Legs down. Yeah, I think we've got more than enough power to finish this mission off. We're doing this quite nicely now. Yay! And because of the low gravity, the SAS wanted to keep it upright for a second there. Right, so first things first, science. So let's observe the mystery goo. Damn it, I forgot to observe the other one. So here we go. You observe the goo. Observation from Mimus' surfaces. That's worth 50 science. That's worth a ton. And that's just one of the science modules. Let's keep the data. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to do another crew report, but we're not going to transmit this one. See, this one's worth about 25, so that's even better. You record the crew's assessment of the situation. Good, good, good. EVA, and we're going to get out of here and activate this pack. I'm going to take a few reports of the situation itself. Go. Right, so what have you got to say for yourself, Jebediah Kerbin? Let's take an EVA report. You feel a bit like a superhero when you jump in a low gravity. That's worth 40 science. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to take a surface sample. The surface seems to consist of tiny crystal-like grains, very probably not edible. Yeah, you're damn right. And I have 150 science. Now, that's kind of shocked me a bit. I completely forgot that it was that kind of value. So yeah, that's worth a hell of a lot if I can get this data back, which with the lack of power seems unlikely, but I do believe it's doable. So I'm going to definitely go ahead and keep that data. And in commemoration of our conquering of, what's it called? Mimus, I'm going to plant the flag. The Kerbal Space Program flag. Because for some reason, I forgot mine. Derp. Right, okay, so let's go ahead and get in. Whoa. Calm yourself, man. Don't get jumping for no reason at all. So the next point of call is to get ourselves back in the craft. I need to do some checks to see. Oh, get in. Grab. Get in. Right, okay, thank you. Stored. So, next point of call. Where am I in relation to Kerbin? I would assume that I'm. Right, okay. This is going to be a straight burn. This is going to be a straight burn straight back to Kerbin, using as little of that as I can. So, here I go! Wish me luck, people. Let's get down. You see, at this angle here, I am literally in the perfect angle to start doing the return burn back to Kerbin. But to do this, I need to be quite high. We need to get the gear up, definitely. Thank you. Get as far down as I can. How I'm doing 14 units of power. As you can see, the AP's building up quite nicely, but we need to go faster. Go! Get down to that proper 90. Hopefully we don't go propelling into a mountain or some bullshit. Oh! Right, okay, so that's might be a little bit of a too steep of a re-entry. I don't want to be cutting this too badly. Right, how much power are we doing? Right, go on, keep on building out just a little bit. 25, is that enough to catch us? It should be. I think 30 is the catching thing. I can't remember at this moment in time. I don't know why, but there we are. We've done a straight shot back to Kerbin. If in doubt, I'll use a bit of the thrust that we've got left. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is taking a look at the mystery goo. The goo feels right at home here. Observations, well, near Mimus. So that's always good. That's worth yet another 40 science. We're going to keep that shit. And it's time to go home. So all in all, we've got a ton of science for this one experiment with this one rocket. And this thing got us to land on Mimus and got us home. So it's always a good idea to go Mimus before you go to the moon. The idea being next is that we can actually spend the tons of science that we've made, the crazy tons amount of science on new nodes for the tech tree to do even crazier missions. Who knows, we might start getting unmanned stuff. We might have to actually have a need for power and whatnot. I'm pretty damn sure in the next tech tree we do unlock, we're getting batteries. And damn sure the next one I'm going to unlock after the one that I can already afford, we're getting batteries. So that's always cool. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up because I want to go home. Right, let's join Kerbin's fucking thing. So 27, that should be more than enough. How are we doing on resources? We've still got plenty of power, we've got plenty of fuel. This is looking very good. I must say, I'm quite impressed with how efficient this mission has been so far, despite there being some moments where I was not efficient and I could have been better. That's always good news. Alright, so where are we going for landing as well? If I can get this straight over KSC now, ideally I'd like a land landing, but I don't think that's going to happen. Whoa! Show your beans, right, get this camera, oh, no, wrong camera. 3! Oh, no, yeah, I want 3. Give me this back. So we're coming in for a good amount of speed here, roughly about 3,250 climbing meters per second. That's not good. The G's are going to rape the shit out of us if the re-entry doesn't kill us first. Well, I mean, the re-entry isn't going to kill us, let's be honest, because I don't have deadly re-entry installed. But if I did, I have a feeling this would be extremely deadly. Deadly indeed, deadly re-entry living up to its namesake there. You know what, I'm going to... are we at the periapsis? Once we get to the periapsis, if we've not started burning up, I will throw on a bit of thrust. You know what, I'm going to throw on a bit of thrust. Just to slow this shit down a little bit. It'd be nice if I could slow down. Oh, here we are, we're starting to burn up a little bit. I should have done this earlier. Surface speed's reducing. Alright, fuel's gone. How are we doing on power? Show me the power. Right, 12 units of power. I think we've done this, ladies and gents. What I am going to do is I am going to let the SAS direct itself as it sees fit. And we're just going to ride the wave down, I think. Try not to spin out of control, craft, please. Nice. Oh, it seems to be turning around. Oh, screw it, like I care. I mean, it's not going to do anything anyway. As long as the G's don't like start climbing into the max, then I don't really give a shit. Alright, come on. If you want to be a dick about things, you can go there. We've got plenty of power. The power can stay on for all I care. I think we've done this. I mean, the G's I'm pulling aren't too bad here. I think I've actually done this quite nicely. I don't know what the heat is like, though. The heat could be pretty bad. This is definitely something that you would need a heat shield for. But unfortunately, I don't have a heat shield that can potentially envelope that. Who knows? Something that can dock onto it after, maybe. I have no idea. Maybe that's an idea to investigate at a later time, actually. Right, okay, you are good for burning up. We are down to that kind of level. I'm going to throw out the parachute. Yeah. Oh dear. No, parachute, don't set on fire. That might have been a little bit early to do such things, but we're going to slow down enough now. I'm hoping that we slow down... Are we still on fire? Stop burning. Stop it. Yeah, there we go. This should take us right down into the water and we'll be fine. Oh, why is it going to be in the water though? I wanted a land landing, that's why I brought legs. Never mind. Oh well. Well, I suppose that's the end of this mission anyway. Well, what I'll do is I'll end this mission now, and we'll go have a quick poke at the science. Oh, you know what, I've got to be careful not to activate time warp too close to the floor, because that shit ruins you on this. Yeah, don't use time warp. I know it's a bad thing to do anyway, using time warp while parachuting, or particularly doing anything. But in this update, it seems to have become worse, of the whole snapping off and shit. It's not good. Come on, man. Deploy that shit. Do it so we can all go home and rest easy after our long trip to Mimus. So, boom. Yay! Alright, nice. Once again, I must say I'm quite proud of myself. The whole mission only took 3 days, so that's not bad. 3 days to Mimus. Okay, don't disintegrate when you hit the water, and you should be fine. Ha! Nice. So what happens? It disintegrates. That's always good, but at least the science module stayed anyway, so let's go ahead and turn the thrust off and head over to the Space Center. Let's see what this was worth. This was one mighty, meaty mission. And then we're going to reap the rewards in the, what's it called? I'm going to go here and recover this. Are you sure I want to recover this vehicle? Yeah, I do. 6 experiments covered for the M1, so 25 science for the crew report gathered on Mimus surface. Surface sample from Mimus surface, 150. 342.5 science earned on this mission. That leaves us with 378. Wow, that is a ton of science. That is a huge amount of science. I'm going to go ahead and go back. I'm going to go crazy as a motherfucker in the R&D centre. So first off, we definitely need that. So research. Oh yeah, I couldn't afford that anyway. You said it cost 20 research to do that. How bizarre. Right, so first off, I want batteries and some more science stuff. So research, 45 science, that's always good. Oh, I also get a new type of antenna there, which I do like. And we've also unlocked the potential for new tech nodes. Oh, wheels, eh? Wheels and micro landing struts. Ladders, a thermometer. Possible science item, eh? Nice, I like it. Inline battery, some solar... Ooh, some simple solar panels. How much does that cost? 90 science. I'm tempted. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking get that shit, man. Anyway, back where was I? I'm going crazy with my science points here. I think I've earned it after that mission. What have we got here? Ooh, a SAS. Yeah, 45 science for that shit. Yeah, go on. Why not? Plane parts. Plane parts. What's that? That's 90 science. Yeah, definitely. Struts. Yeah, that's worth it. And what about this one? Do I really need that one now? What would I like for a mission? I've got 133 science. Oh, big parts. Oh, fuel lines and RCS. Oh, I'm sorry, but that could be the one. See, RCS opens up a hell of a lot of opportunities. And fuel lines. Yep, there we are. I'm going to research that next. So that leaves us with 43. Do we have enough? Oh, we're 2 science short. Hell, we could go to the landing pad and like take another surface sample. But that'd be cheap. But yeah, there we are, ladies and gents. That's the tech tree thus far. I'm going to go away, create something, come up with another mission and see what I can do. I'll catch you all in a bit, people. Peace out.